So let's get into Transformers issue number 18. I do want to touch on some other things, like our new Autobot Shredhead. He's on Cybertron proving himself to be a formidable force, and we'll see what happens when or if he makes it to Earth. Speaking of Carly, she and RC and the gang finally catch up to Ultra Magnus, but so does the military. And if you remember, Ultra Magnus has severe PTSD from being a POW on Cybertron. And unfortunately, Ultra Magnus is not going back at all cost. Over in Seattle, we have these two behemoths still going at it. I think it's been 3 issues now, but this is the real fight going on in issue 18. Round number 2 of Soundwave versus Starscream for leadership of the Decepticons. But this fight ends differently than either one of them anticipated. This fight ends when Megatron shows up and says, "Enough." And if you read the Free Comic Book Day Energon Universe book, you know why Starscream has this reaction to Megatron showing up out the blue. But this is what I really want to get to. For background information, the first time Soundwave and Starscream fought over leadership of the Decepticons, Soundwave won, but Ravage was severely damaged. And when Shockwave came down to Earth and assumed the leadership of the Decepticons, the only thing Soundwave wanted from him was to take some time and fix Ravage. But Shockwave was busy with his machinations trying to bring Cybertron to Earth and had no time for Shockwave or Ravage. Fast forward to now, and we see Megatron take time out to fix Ravage. But here's the kicker. Megatron calls Ravage a good soldier, but also says, "And what a faithful servant your father is." Now, never in my 40 years of being a Transformers fan did I ever think of Soundwave's tapes as any more than companions, maybe helpers. I did not get a father-son relationship until Megatron came and put that into the universe. And instantly, Megatron makes me see Soundwave differently, makes me see Shockwave differently, and makes me see Megatron differently. Or at least I see Megatron differently for a hot second, because right afterwards, Megatron tells Soundwave to get up because they have work to do. And magically, all seems to be well in the Decepticon camp, except for one Decepticon. If you know the one thing that's been on Astro Train's mind since he showed up in the Image Transformers books, you know the Astro Train has beef, and as the kids say, he wants to run the fade with Megatron.